Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're once again here with the one and only Astro Guru. You are now once again watching Astroteric TV, and I appreciate that, because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. And I feel like today we're going to be a little long-winded. It's time to dive right into it, because I know y'all want to know all about the law of attraction. We all do. You get yourself in situations and you don't even understand how you attracted them. Then you got situations you want to get in and you like, how do I attract those situations? We're about to get into it. So now, the very first law, the law of harmony. The law of harmony. Law of harmony simply states that harmony is the supreme potential balance. Harmony being, of course, when everything's enjoyable, at one with itself. Now, the thing about harmony, the law of harmony even supersedes the law of karma. Simply because karma is the reason for harmony. Or rather, harmony is the reason for karma. You feel me? So, yeah. If you're not harmonious with yourself, if you're feeling disharmonious, it's probably because you're going through a karmic cycle or something you did against your own, feel me, yourself, like self-sabotaging. It's pretty much what you did. Now, just picture if I skip a rock over a lake. The lake is harmonious. I skip the rock over the lake, it ripples and becomes disharmonious, but then it eventually settles again. Like water in a bottle. Simple. First one. The second one would be the law of reincarnation and karma. Meaning, until you get your life all the way straight in every single aspect and area, you are going to reincarnate and come back to this same existence, this same plane, and learn your lessons every single time. Which is why I do what I'm doing right now, because I've committed plenty of sins in my 7-8 lifetimes, which is also why I'm as knowledgeable as I am. But obviously I don't know that much because I still commit sins in this lifetime. So yeah, we're just trying to correct our wrongs. That's all. Number 3 will be the law of wisdom. People become wise by going through experiences, as we all know. And the law of wisdom simply states that you can supersede your own karma, you can exceed your karma through wisdom. By knowing that I gotta go through this. There's things I've done in my life that were, you feel me, not so pleasant to some people. So if I find myself going through some bad while I'm living my best life, you understand? You cause bad things to people who are living good lives. So when you're living your good life, you're going to have to reap that same, you got to allow it kind of. You got to kind of literally take your karma. You can't think you justified. I can't be a robber, rob somebody and be like, oh, snitch ass nigga, call police. But then when I'm not a robber and somebody robbed me, I turn into the same snitch ass nigga that called police. Just take the L, bro. Just take that. Just charge it to the game. You know what you used to do. You know what kind of person you used to be. But yeah, that's the law of wisdom. Number 4, simple and plain. I give it to y'all. Hold on, let me move this light right quick. Number 4 would be the law of soul evolution. No, hold on. That's number 5. I got a little bit ahead of myself. Law 4 is the law of grace. Law of grace simply states that what you give out, you get back. So if you be graceful towards people, people will thus be graceful towards you. Treat others how you want to be treated. It's called reciprocation. You know, it's like literally the universe is gonna respond to you as you respond to it. So you give the universe anger, you give the universe your ass to kiss. That's what the universe is gonna give you back in the form of failure, things like that. Inadequacy, low self-esteem. Number 5, as I was saying before, the law of soul evolution. Law of soul evolution states that every being on this earth coming from, and coming coming to and fro. Every soul on this earth coming to and fro is here to evolve, to understand what we don't understand, to get closer with God, so to say. The energy that we all came from, the same energy that created legs, arms. I don't care if you got 8 arms, I don't care if you got 2 legs, I don't care if you got 9 arms and he got 6 arms. Okay, y'all both still have arms. The idea, the person that came up with, we need appendages to reach out and grab things like that. The person that decided, I'm gonna give the octopus tentacles, but I'm gonna give humans hands, thumbs. I mean, that person. So that's simply put the law of soul evolution. You are here to learn and evolve. The people that resist change and growth and transformation are the ones that pretty much your soul evolves backwards. So it's like, if I'm dumb in this lifetime and I don't even try to make the right decisions, it's just like, oh, well, so what? Fuck it. Everybody say I'm dumb. I'm gonna just do what I want. I don't care. When I come back the next lifetime, I'm going to be even dumber. Like, it's a crazy system, but that's why they say quit while you're ahead. Like, if you're not going to try to move forward, just start walking backwards now, bro. Just start walking backwards now. Just for me, or just really, just stop. Just stop where you at. When you don't know what to do, don't do nothing. You'd rather be stagnant and in one position, which is what we call maintaining, than going backwards. Because, yeah, some people think they're going forward and they're going completely the wrong way. But on to the next. I digress. Here's my law, the law that I love so much. The law of Bodhisattva. The law of Bodhisattva, in case y'all don't know, I actually got a Bodhisattva shirt. I will be posting it on the page again because I posted it before, but nobody knew what it meant before. So in this time, this day and age, coming up soon, I will definitely have the Bodhisattva shirt back up on the Astroteric Apparel Instagram and on my Big Cartel page. But anyway, the law of Bodhisattva states, any man who finds enlightenment, nirvana, through wisdom, must come and help others obtain the same wisdom that he obtained through experience. So it's basically like learning from somebody else's mistakes. So me, Bodhisattva, I've gone through so much experience and I've amassed so much knowledge that I have a level of wisdom that I feel as if I can present to other people and help them maybe not go the direction that I went. And it'll definitely lead them to a happier life. It's like, I might not be able to tell you what the right direction is, but I can definitely tell you what the wrong direction is because I lived there. So, all jokes aside, Bodhisattva understands, I understand that as smart as I am, there's no me getting back to the heaven of the God of one without the rest of everyone else. All souls must evolve for us to get back through that gate. And until everyone evolves, and I still got evolving to do. I just literally came off of like a 7-8 day healing process. But until all souls evolve, we got to pass the knowledge on. DNA, information, inside you. It takes form, Asian, like a nation. Information, yes. Anyway, you get the picture. Number 7, real easy. Law of vibrational obtainment. Phone almost died on y'all. But the law of vibrational obtainment states everything is vibration. Everything is vibration. Every single thing on this earth is vibration. I don't care if it's standing still. This lighter, believe it or not, is a vibration. It has a frequency. Simply because in order for anything, for particles to metastasize and come together, it has to be a vibration. It's just like, it just has to be a vibration. Water in the cup. You see when they think, 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 doom, 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 bing, 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 bing. Yeah, like, yeah, everything has vibration. Everything. But, hold on. Zach got me. Lost my whole train of thought for a second. What number was it? Oh, number 8. All right. Law number 8 is a little complex. The law of free will. Now, the law of free will works 3 ways. Okay, I'll say that again. The law of free will works 3 ways. Now, at any given moment, you have the will to do whatever you want freely. So, you can receive your punishments, you can understand, you can create things, you can manifest, you can do whatever you want. You can feel good about doing something bad, you can feel good about doing something good, you can feel bad about doing something bad, you can feel bad about doing something good. It's whatever you want, free will. That's the first way that it works. You can do whatever you want. Now, the second way that the law of free will works is you can go through enough, you can gain enough wisdom to develop a new will. Like when people die and they say, oh, like, oh, my grandmother just rewrote her will. Guess what? She could have had somebody in the will that she took out. She changed it. She transformed her will. Now, when I say will in this sense, I'm talking about the will that's inside you. The will. Some people like me, I perfect example. I'm just going to use me because I'm the only person I know right now. But I used to have the will to do bad things more than good. Where it was like, I didn't want to get a job. I didn't want to go to work nowhere for nobody. And that wasn't never a problem because what I wanted to do, I was doing. But after gaining so much wisdom and so many bad experiences and starting to understand how life works, I started to realize with what I'm doing, it only takes pretty much like one time, one bad experience for me to no longer exist. But I can decrease those chances if I'm doing something more positive. And on top of that, it was just like, I'd be cool if, you know, God forbid, I'd be cool if somebody killed me and I was a positive person versus somebody like, yeah, you should have died because I was fucking people over and shit like that out here. Like, yeah, you don't really want that. But at that point, I changed my will. It was like, you know what? I had to build the will to go to work and things like that. So my life gradually got better through the law of free will, but I freely changed my will. And the third way that this works is if your will and God's will perfectly meet. Some people are just positive people. They don't go to church. They just good people. And They're God's children too. So if their will is to do good, no matter what happens to them, as long as they were practicing their will freely doing, that's why they say willingly. Like, did you willingly do it? Then it's fine. So even if we're going to use females, for example, or a female situation in this example. If you had a female that is freely and willingly giving her body to everybody, and yes, we call them hoes and yeah, whatever y'all want, whatever term y'all want to use, but they really have no title. But other than that, and they're doing a service to some of these guys who would never have a girlfriend. But anyway, that's a subject for another video. But in that situation, she is freely and willingly giving consent to whomever she wants to do, and that may be what she wants to do at heart. In her heart, she might just be like, hell, I want to give every guy sex that can't get it, or every guy that got enough courage to ask me for it. That might be her turn on. So she not a hoe, she just fulfilling her will. Thy will be done. You feel me? Now, number 9, once again, this reverts back to the whole law of grace and things like that. But the law of oneness. The law of oneness states that everything is one. We are all one. Like the Rastafarians say, I and I. It's not you and I, it's I and I. Because you are me and I am you. The law of one. We all came from one being, and that one being decided to spread myself out and figure out who I am and try to put myself back together. That's what's going on here. At number 10, the law of manifestation. The law of manifestation says everything on this earth, everything you've ever seen, everything you've ever heard, everything you've ever encountered, everything. When I say everything, I mean in all aspects and forms of the word. Everything is mind. M-I-N-D. Mind. Everything is mind. There's nothing that you see outside yourself that wasn't created from a thought first. And if you want to manifest, use the old science from elementary school. Gas, liquid, solid. Get the thought, which is your gas. You form that gas up here. You take that gas and drop it down like a cloud. Take that cloud, drop it down into get your rain. I mean, clouds dropping things down. It's a cloud in your brain and it's dropping stuff down. The rain, which is where you're going to get your feeling from. So your gas has become a liquid. Your thought has become a feeling. As body and mind. Once you add the soul, your last ingredient, it'll become solid, which is action. Understand? And that's how you manifest. So first, I'm going to tell y'all how, all right. For this example, I'll just say a job. It's a job you want. Man, I ain't gonna lie, they paying $30 an hour. Man, shit, I ain't gonna lie, I think them checks would be great. Boop! You had a thought. Now it's like, you might be like, shit, I don't feel like working there though. But you know what? Fuck it. I feel like they gonna hire me. They gotta hire me. Boop. Now you got the thought, you got the feeling. You go fill out the application correctly, and you just dwell on that. Hold it. Build your vortex. They're gonna call you back. It might not be when you want them to, because manifesting is an art to it. It might not be when you want them to. But in order to manifest, you gotta hold your focus in a certain area for a long period of time. And the more and more you can do that, the easier it'll become. And there you have it. Astroteric TV. 20-minute episode, fellas. Ladies, I did it. Alright? Y'all got 4 more parts coming up. Good night.